for the Pohela Boishak, so they couldn't be present here. So I'll present on behalf of them. So we'll start from Charupith. I think most of us already know about Charupith a little bit, but I'll read through that. Based in Jessore, the Bangladesh's southwestern Khulna division, Charupith was founded in 1985 by Hironmoy Chandra, Mahbubur, Jamal, Shamim, who were the initiators, along with Syed Golam Dastagir and AFM Muriuzzaman Shipu, with the vision of increasing the impact of art within their local society. Charupith, when translated to English, read as a place for art. And over the last 30 years, that is exactly what the group have established in Jessore, through a variety of initiatives, including an independent Institute of Fine Arts, library and research center, and their continued active involvement in numerous local social awareness campaigns. Operating with core committees selected through the group's annual general meeting, the overall membership stands at around 50 and includes artists, architects, art-related people, and those just interested to be involved. The group is predominantly self-funded, but have been successful in past applications for government funding and have also been recipient of an Ashoka Fellowship from USA, an award for leading social entrepreneurs recognized to have innovative solutions to social problems and the potential to change patterns across society. Charupith's Institute of Fine Arts admits students aged 3 and above with no upper age limit who can attend any of the school's classes for free. So far, over 15,000 students have graduated from courses including art, dressmaking, primary knowledge of architecture, city beautification studies, craft, and art history. As part of their commitment to creating social awareness around arts, the group have worked with local communities in and around Jessore, whose livelihoods have been threatened by both economic and technological changes. Sola or spongewood craft makers, whose delicate work is typically used in the production of traditional items including deities, flowers, dolls, and garlands, have begun to leave Jessore for India due to a lack of sales, but Charupith helped them develop their designs to create a bigger market for their products. Charupith also worked with local producers of date palm jaggery, a product made from the sap of date palm, which had slowly been losing its market value. Together with the local government administration, they conducted an awareness campaign which successfully increased its production and value. Most famously, the group hosts Jessore's yearly Pohela Boishak, the first day of New Year, Bangla New Year, festival on 14th April, and were the first to initiate the Mongol Shobha Jatra procession in 1986. A mass procession that takes place at dawn on the first day of Bengali New Year. It is now considered to be an important expression of identity of Bangladeshi people and a promotion of their unity. And we celebrate this, so the whole Bangladesh now celebrate this this procession during the New Year of Bangla New Year. The group's latest projects focus on establishing 5 new centers in the villages surrounding Jessore, through which they will develop awareness and skills of district's native crafts. For their ongoing efforts, Charupith have received several awards, including the Bangladeshi Prime Minister's Gold Medal in 2011. Awarded for their contribution to alternative education through art. They also had a fellowship program which they had to stop because of funding issue, but they also celebrate They also have annual embroidery workshop and exhibition for last few years to revive the Nokshi Katha, that is the embroidery quilt style from Jessore. And that is all. If I think there will be, there are some people who can add on to Charukala, like the Charupith's activity.
Coming from a well-off family from the Jessore, and he took that dream, and he started this kind of to hold up this organization, and after that, this organization became very famous later. And especially, I should mention that because of which is now World Heritage right now, Mongols was the rally for the Bengali New Year, which is actually started from this organization in 1985. And I have some interpretation in this way because Sultan Shamim Shamim had some other people, so I shouldn't say only mention the name of Shamim here. Some other people also involved with that, who were the student of Art Institute in the early 80s or late 70s. And they became the student of Art Institute, and they got the education from which Jamal started here as a formal thing. And they were also the disciple of Sultan. So that's why it's my assumption that because of these two disciplines, for example, Sultan's inspiration and Jamal Abidin's education, in this place, the large scale folk motif kind of thing begins. Because Sultan started to think about the large scale painting, large scale figure in his painting. Because Jamal Abidin was the key person, one of the key persons who started to focus on the folk art motifs in Bangladesh from early 50s. So it's my assumption that what they have done in mid 80s, this kind of create replica of large scale folk motifs, and that was because of this thing. And that's not about thing.
Khagrachori and Bandarbhan districts are situated along Bangladesh's southeastern border with India and Myanmar in the country's Chittagong division. An area with rich culture and traditions, there are 11 different ethnic people. I might pronounce the names wrong, bear with me. Chakma, Marma, Tripura, Mro, Tanchonga, Chok, Khumi, Kuki, Lushai, Khayang, Pankho, who reside within the area. These are the tribal groups who reside within the area, each with their own language, heritage, dress, culture, and customs, and to assist the region's novice artists to develop their careers. Operated by a group of 11 artists between ages of 20 to 60, the president, Nonomoni Chakma, vice presidents, Lovely Chakma, Jingmun, Lian Bom, publicity secretary, Noyan Tripura, and members, other members, who all work in different educational and private institutions in Chittagong region and also in Dhaka. The group's decisions are made collectively for the greater good of the region. To maintain their efforts, the group is supported through a 100 BDT monthly subscription fee, which is just over $1, paid by all the members. Just over, the member numbers are over 40 in total, who make up the group's wider membership and funds their annual art exhibitions. Modern art was introduced to Chittagong Hill Tracts in 1940s, and since then many indigenous artists from the region have gained recognition from both home and abroad. Chunilal Dewan was the first Bangladeshi Chakma artist and writers whose attempt to gain recognition for whose work in the Chittagong Hill Tracts region began to form a different culture within the region, which has led to numerous indigenous artists pursuing the study of fine arts, most of who are also members of Chittagong Hill Artist Group. We also have Kanakchapa Chakma here, who is also a member, and she is very famous. She is a very famous Chakma artist, living artist. Through Through its ongoing efforts, the Hill Artist Group is expanding the region's involvement with art by organizing art camps across different parts of Chittagong Hill Tracts in an attempt to connect local and ethnic groups through art. The group recently expanded its support by organizing a camp especially for novice artists that was held early this month in Rangamati. Through their work, the region's artists depict natural beauty of their land, including its lush forest, fountains, hills, mountains, different aspects of everyday life. Organizing at least one exhibition a year to showcase their work, the group pushed to change the public's perception of the Hill Tracts region through the art while inspiring regional artists to continue their artistic journey.